everybody, I hope y'all are having a great start to your summer. Today for our lesson we're going to be drawing a beach scene just to kind of celebrate the start of summer. So I have a piece of paper and I grabbed just some markers and colored pencils that I felt kind of went along with a beach color scheme. Just like any other lesson we do, you can choose your own colors, but I just wanted to show you what I got. So I got several different blues for the sky and the water, just to kind of show a separation. I have yellow in case I want to make a sun. And I have several different brownish tan colors that I can use for the sand. Okay. Alright, so first you're going to start out with like a blue, kind of bluish green color. I think I'm going to go with this one for my horizon line. And a horizon line is where the sky meets the earth, or where it meets the water in this instant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decide where I want my horizon line to be. I could draw it in the middle of the page. I could draw it at the top of the page, at the bottom, however you want. I like to go a little above the middle. So I'm just drawing a straight line across the paper. Just like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and grab my sand color, and I'm using this kind of light brown. And I'm going to draw the line where the water meets the sand. So I'll just start on the edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a curvy, bumpy line. Nothing too specific, I just kind of let my marker do what it wants to almost. So it kind of looks like real water washing up on the sand. Okay, awesome. So those are our two main lines. Now you can color this in and fill it in however you'd like. If you'd like to add a sun in the sky, you can add a sun and color it in yellow. So this beach scene is part of an art genre that we call a landscape, because it's a picture of the land. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start working in the sky. I added my sun. Now I'm going to add a few clouds. So I'm just going to draw them. And as you can see, I grabbed my blue colored pencil this time. And I'm just going to draw the clouds. And then I'm going to just color in the sky. It's real simple. I could make this really complex if I wanted to, but I thought for your first beach landscape, it'd be nice if we just stayed simple. Now I switched to a colored pencil. You're welcome to stick with markers to color. Either would look great. You can change up the colors. You can make a sunset. If you want to challenge yourself, use the pretty oranges or pinks and purples and reds and yellows and all that kind of fun stuff. But I'm just going to kind of just do this color. And typically, if you're wanting to make this realistic, the sky gets lighter as it gets closer to the horizon line. So it starts dark at the very top, and it slowly gets lighter, which I didn't start like that, so mine's not going to quite be like that, and that's okay. Alright, now in the water, I want to add some texture to show that it's water, to show that there's waves and oceans and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw some some lines, and I'm just letting my marker barely hit the paper, and I'm going across and making horizontal lines. Now they're not perfectly straight, they're a little bit curvy, but they're not super curvy. I don't know if that makes sense. And then when I get closer to the water, I'm going to kind of make them curve over, kind of like the waves are crashing. And then I'll kind of make some more curves where it meets the sand. Alright, and it's just adding some texture to the water, just to show the waves and stuff. Now I grabbed a different blue colored pencil. I'm hoping it's going to come out differently than the sky one, just to show separation. Let's see. They're kind of close, kind of similar. So I'll show you what I can do in a minute. So I'm just coloring, again, filling in the color that I already made. You can follow those waves that you made if you'd like. Go along with that direction. I'm kind of running out of that blue, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with the sky blue, and I'll show you how you can change it in just a second. I'll finish filling in because the color's pretty much the same. And as I get closer to the sand, I want to get really light with my blue, because when the water washes up on the sand, it almost looks white with the bubbles and everything. So I'm just going to make it really light right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do to change this up is I'm going to grab a light green colored pencil, almost like a lime green, as light as you can get, a yellowish green. Okay, and I'm just going to really lightly color over the top of the water, and it's going to give that water that blue-green color that the ocean has, that pretty blue-green water. Now, if you have a different blue colored pencil, you're welcome to use that or something. I just kind of am using what I have on hand. I could have used this light blue for the water and then maybe like a dark blue colored pencil for the sky, and that would have worked great. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the last thing we have is the sand. And I just have some different brown colors. I think I'm going to try this one first and see how it looks. And again, I'm just coloring in the sand. I know we have been saying that, you know, it got lighter with the water here, but actually that's the darkest part of the sand. The sand actually gets lighter as it gets further away from the water because the sand has dried. The wet sand close to the water is darker. So this is a light color, so it's probably not going to work to achieve that realistic look, which is fine if that's what you're going for. But if you want it realistic, what you can do, let me finish coloring this and I'll show you. Alright, so if you want to achieve the realistic look, what you can do is grab a darker brown colored pencil. Here we go. So I have a darker brown colored pencil. And you're just going to lightly color right against where that water hit the sand. And make like a shadow almost. Kind of like it's going to make it look like the water's on top of the sand. Which is cool because that's how it is in real life. And I'm just lightly shading out, kind of like I did the green. And just kind of pulling that shadow out a little bit to show like where the water used to go. Or like if it's receding, how far it came out. Alright, awesome. Alright, there we go. This was just a really super simple art lesson today. You're welcome to make it more complex. You can add some seashells or turtles or umbrellas. You can add all kinds of stuff into your beach scene. Yeah, I was trying to find a white colored pencil that I could show you something, but I don't know that I have one. Oh, here's one. Okay, I found a white. I just want to show you this. So I have this dark line that's kind of bothering me right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a white, and it's not working like I thought it would, which is fine. I was going to color some white on top of it. And if you get something too dark, it's okay. You know, you could always use it as your practice and make another one. Or you can try a different medium on top of it. Maybe this wet crayon would work. Art is all about making mistakes and fixing your mistakes, and just keep working at it until you get it exactly like you like it. That's the fun part about it. So I'll put some white on top of it. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. There we go. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Just a super simple beach scene today. I hope you enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what you make. And I hope you'll have a great week and happy start to your summer. Bye, guys.